What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over the perfect mount, as I call it. Some people call it the technical mount. Some people call it the fat boy. Some people call it the fat girl. A bunch of different names. The names don't really matter in Jiu-Jitsu, as you'll come to find out, as long as you know what the position is, right? So you can make up as many names as you want, like I do, and as long as you know what it is, it'll work. So we do the 2-on-1 here. A lot of times the reason that I would do the 2-on-1 and he would even defend it is because I'm trying to go for the paintbrush, right? So as soon as I do this, he's gonna turn to the side to block, and I'm gonna bring my knee to the back of his head, and my opposite foot is gonna go to his belly. So this is a really important transition. I'm gonna do this maybe if the person just pushes me too. So if he pushes me aside, he does that big bridge, I turn on him and I get to this position. This is really important for white belts to learn. Again, I call it the perfect mount. The reason I started calling it that is because when I did MMA and I would get the gift wrap position, it was perfect because I could punch the person in the face, and if he turns, I punches him some more. I punches him some more.
He punches him. He punches him some more.
I punches him more. But I take their back, and I could choke him from here. So that's why I would call it the perfect mount. I have all kinds of options. I got the arm bar, just a ton of stuff. Now, we're gonna look at something that I hit at the Vegas Open last year. So we were in a position, I was on his back already. He came up, and I came up to the perfect mount. And what I did, I had a grip on his collar, and the opposite one just came up and it started to chop down, and I was going behind his head. Now he was continuing to fight. I think that he had his hand inside of the collar, but that was okay. Once we got here, what I did is I started rotating him here. So I started putting all my weight on his neck. Now if he stayed here, I could have finished the choke because it's just a lot of pressure. So what he chose to do is continue to roll, and as soon as I felt him roll, I took my back leg and I tried to hook it over his shoulder. So we went here, I get to this position, I fall, and I'm gonna continue, if I can, cross my feet and just continue to extend. This one's gonna push, this one's gonna pull, straighten, and my legs are just extending to put a ton of pressure on his neck. So again, when we get to this position, the perfect mount, we get here. I wanna start feeding this through, and if I can right away, I'm gonna go behind. Now, if he doesn't defend it, if he's not pulling, I can just finish from here just by continuing to lift and straighten my arm. Now, a lot of times once we get here, he's gonna do one or two things. He's gonna try to roll me back, but I'm not gonna let him. I'm gonna drive my shoulder forward. So now he's gonna come up. As he comes up, I'm gonna continue the roll. I came up here, I continue to roll, we're here, and I finish. Now, it's even better if you can stop him mid-roll and just go belly down on it. So when we go here, what I did is as soon as he rolled, I got to this position and I planted on my head and just continued to pull from there. So I didn't even let him continue the roll. I just finished from that position. But it's a really nasty choke that you can hit in class. As always, no lie.